the top stories, St. Kitts Agricultural Open Day to include vet services for the first time. Haiti's Transactional Council members announced, and police make multiple arrests in largest gold theft in Canadian history. Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Midday Newscast. Today is Thursday, 18th April 2024. I'm Scotty Sia Hendrickson. Nationally, for the first time in its history, the 29th edition of the Agricultural Open Day in St. Kitts, slated for Thursday, April 25th and Friday, April 26, 2024, at the Royal Bastère Valley National Park, will include vet services, introducing a new dimension to the event focusing on animal welfare and public health. This was revealed by Agricultural Development Advisor Dr. Tracy Challenger on Wednesday's edition of In Focus.
St. Kitts Nevis Veterinary Board will be adding another dimension to Agriculture Open Day, and that is really focusing on animal welfare. In particular, we'll be focusing on dogs and how taking care of our companion animal, in particular dogs, how they can affect the human health, food safety, and food security.
Dr. Challenger stated that the Veterinary Board will provide practical demonstrations of veterinary medicines, including essential services like vaccinations, deworming, and dog licensing. Highlighting the importance of disease prevention, Dr. Challenger referenced the World Health Organization's One Health initiative, an initiative that advocates for an integrated approach to ensuring the well-being of people, animals, and the environment, encouraging cross-sectoral and interdisciplinary collaboration for sustainable solutions.
Of the diseases that affect humans, 60% of them are zoonotic. So they come from either livestock or companion animals. Okay, so we can't focus on all, so we have chosen to zero in on zoonotic diseases that can be transmitted to humans through dogs, diseases from dogs. And one or three of the diseases that we'll be looking at one is leptospirosis, the other one is hookworms, and the other one is tapeworms. So those three that we'll be focusing on this time around.
Dr. Challenger also announced that the first 50 vaccinations, 25 each on Thursday and Friday, will be offered free of charge to persons visiting the veterinary section with their dogs at the Agricultural Open Day. One vaccine will be administered per dog owner. Subsequent vaccinations will be available at a reduced cost of EC $30 compared to the regular price of EC $55. Emergency personnel risk their lives every day to help us in our time of need. Sometimes they face that risk just getting there. When you're driving and you see emergency vehicles with their lights and sirens on, time is of the essence. Move over quickly and carefully. That is the St. Kitts and Nevis Fire and Rescue Services Department's plea to all road users.
Persons are not respecting the sirens on the road. We are moving from point A to point B. We want to move in the least amount of time. So we are just asking persons, once you hear the sirens and the fire truck, the ambulance, the police, please give way. That is what the law states, that you pull to the left and you stop, giving way, leaving the center of the road open for those emergency appliances. So again, for the persons who do not know, once you hear the siren, please give way. Pull to the left and stop.
Fire Station Officer Carindale Hodge also called on road users to avoid speeding to outrun emergency vehicles.
There are some persons, some persons actually speed up in front of you to try beat the siren. Other persons would continue driving, and where there is oncoming traffic and you go out to that right side of the road, it poses a problem. So again, persons in the general public, the law states that when you hear the siren, you are to pull to the left and stop, leaving the center of the road for the emergency vehicles.
Drivers of an authorized emergency vehicle, that is fire trucks, ambulance or police, may proceed past a red light or stop sign, but only after slowing down as may be necessary for safe operation. Exceed the maximum speed limits so as long as he or she does not endanger life or property, and disregard regulations governing direction of movement or turning in specified directions. In recognition of the significant contribution and legacy of Alfonso Bridges Bridgewater, the government of St. Kitts and Nevis will accord him an official funeral to honor his life and achievements. The funeral will take place on Friday, April 26th, and viewing and tributes will begin at 12:45 p.m. and the service at 2 p.m. at the St. George's Anglican Church in Basse-Terre. The government of St. Kitts and Nevis extends its deepest condolences to the family and loved ones of Alfonso Bridges Bridgewater during this difficult time. Members of the public are invited to join in to commemorate his memory and celebrate his impact on the nation.